For the Gordon's Gin Boars.
Some pressure in the backcourt being put up by the tall Santa Lucia squad here.
Samantala, JV Gayoso thinking about taking a shot, pero nasa harapan niya si Kenny Redfield. Down low, Chris King loses it to the baseline.
A very, very tight pass, no? Medyo unexpected on the part of Chris King. Hindi niya akalain na bigyan siya ng ganun kababang bounce pass ni JV Gayoso.
So wala pa po nakaka-score dito sa laro natin, which is almost a minute old. Narito si Dennis Espino, labang kay Marlo Aquino. These guys go a long way.
Saka magandang matchup yan, no? 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kenny Redfield is fouled by Nolly Locsin on the way to the basket.
Medyo nabulabog si Kenny Redfield sa kanyang pagsugod. Papasok sa loob ng keyhole at bibigyan siya ng dalawang pagkakataon sa free throw line.
Well, kung panonoorin natin ito for the games that they have played, they should take a look at the numbers of Kenny Redfield in making the first free throw. Alam natin na should take a look again at Jun Limpot. Nahilo na ako. Dito,
baka meron pa isa.
See, dahan-dahan lang. You know, Santa Lucia is more of a defensive team. Giving up only about 81 points per ball game to its opponents. Well, on the other hand, alam naman natin ang Gordons is a team that likes to run and score a lot. And if they score well from the three-point territory, alam mo, malamang manalo sila.
Yes. Well, isa sa mga specialty yan ng Gordon's Gym. Pero alam niyo naman yung three-point shot. Medyo delikado yan. Hindi mo masabi kung kailan papasok yan para sa'yo. Kailan hindi. Samantala, Chris King staying with it.
Well, this is fourth game in the country. Ang sinabi niya sa kanyang coach long ago, give me 4 games to try to get my legs back. Dahil 2 months ako hindi nakapaglaro. At saka pag nakuha ko na yan, I think I can show you the kind of game that I can play. Palming, double dribble called against Kenny Redfield.
Meron tayo nabasang interview kay Coach Jaworski wherein he said na kulang din daw yung performance ni Chris King dun sa last game.
I think, you know, sometimes, hindi naman misquoted, but what I think he meant was, if it's not misinterpreted, is that he should be more aggressive. Siguro, sabi ni Chris King, kung gusto mo mag-score, mag-i-score ako ng magdamag. But I would rather have the team win and try to revolve the game. You know, you can revolve the game around me, but kailangan tulungan ako ng kakampi ko. Like in the last game, their defense was the one that really brought them down. No?
Well, Chris King has already contributed all 4 points of Gordon's Gin sa kasalukuyan. Jerry Espana naman nagbintis with a jump shot. Marlo Aquino containing the rebound, binigay kay Nolly Locsin. Locsin trying to get around the defense of Jackson.
Hand check foul called against Chris Jackson. Well, Gordon's, with the Latandena franchise, has been noted to be getting kind of imports that are the aggressive scoring type. Diba? Alam natin sila Carlos Briggs, Michael Hackett, Joe Ward. Yan mga yan sanay na padamihan tayo ng score. Siguro, sabi ni King, you want me to be aggressive? Ayan, hindi na siya pumapas.
Sinabi nga natin, lahat ng 4 puntos ng Gordon's galing doon sa import. Tignan natin kung maganda yan para sa larong ito kay Santa Lucia Realty as Robbie De La Rosa scores from the side. Tabla tayo ngayon sa 4-all.
Well, he's a dead shot at the corner. Alam natin niya, he can shoot the 3-point shot from the corner very easily. That was about a 20-footer that he put up there. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Ball not moving with Gayoso. He couldn't get it to the post.
Ito maganda entry pass ni Nolly Locsin para kay Marlo Aquino. The 2 big guys working in harmony para sa Gordon's Gin. At lamang na naman sila ng dalawa at 6-4. Kenny Redfield takes Nolly Locsin to the cleaners.
Medyo mabagal rin si Nolly Locsin against people that play in the perimeter. He's better defender at the post. Lob pass to
Chris King at 4 yung nagtulong-tulong doon para sugpuin. Itong si Chris King, ganun pa man, last touch on Santa Lucia Realty. With 12 seconds on the shot clock of Gordon's Gin, mag-i-inbound sila doon sa ilalim ng kanilang ring.
8:41 left here in the first quarter of play. Tabla tayo sa 6. Offensive foul?
Yes. Offensive foul ang tinawag.
Kanino?
Si Chris King mismo.
Trying to set the pick, I think, for his teammate Nolly Locsin. Baldavid was on your screens, trying to warm himself up and probably size up the situation bago siya pumasok para palitan si Harencio, no?
Usual na yan sa rotation ni Coach Jaworski. Baldavid coming off the bench.
3-point attempt. King takes care of the rebound.
Binigay kay JV Gayoso. Gayoso in the front court. Sinalubog ni Jerry Esplana. Here's Pino Harencio. Harencio, good pass to Nolly Locsin. Offensive foul din na tatawagin. Hawi.
I think that was clear. Medyo gumamit siya ng kaliwang kamay na para ihawi yung dumidepensa sa kanyang malaking player na si Espino. Makikita natin yan. I think there is no question about it all.
Nauna talaga yung kanang braso ni Noli Locsin as he tried to protect the ball. Kanya tinawagan po yung offensive foul. Tabla pa rin tayo sa 6-all. 8 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Mabigat yan dahil pangalawang personal foul na ni Noli Locsin, and he's gonna have problems defending against Kenny Redfield.
Tama. Redfield also trying to get aggressive in offense, pero sa kasalukuyan, well, he's got 4 points. 4 of the 6 points of Santa Lucia. Inside pass, papunta kay Chris King. Robbie De La Rosa ang inassign ni Coach Chot Reyes para bantayan ito si Chris King.
Well, kailangan mayroon kang player na susunod kay Chris King sa labas. Alam naman niya, pag nakatanggap si Chris King sa labas, may tira rin sa labas yan. Importante sa Santa Lucia is to double team if he gets the ball on the inside.
Gordon's Gin trying to work the ball around. J.V. Gayosa takes the shot and misses it. Narito si Kenny Redfield dito the front court. Binigay kay Dennis Espino. Espino laban doon sa dalawang malaki. Si Chris King at si Marlo Aquino. Nilabas kay Chris Jackson. Kilya yung tira niya. Ito ngayon si Chris King. Pupull up ng 3-pointer. Wala. That was surprising. Akala ko, susugo niya. Akala ko, isasaksak niya.
Yeah, and if you have, he's not a very good dribbler. That's one thing that we have noticed. Because if he could easily have gotten around a slower big man and dunked the ball, probably off him. No? And he decided to spot up and take a 3-point shot. 7 minutes left dito sa ating first quarter.
Redfield out to Dennis Espino. Balik ulit kay Redfield. Sa loob, si Jerry Esplana. Laban kay Pito Harencio. Esplana. Wala. Gayoso, binigay kay Chris King. Puro mababa yung pass ni Gayoso kay Chris King.
Yeah. The passes were very...
Pangatlo na yan eh. De La Rosa. Reverse. Hindi nga lang pumasok. Ito na si Chris King against Kenny Redfield. Banggaan sila. Lalabas ang bola in favor of Gordon's Gin.
I think Chris King is also feeling the pressure a lot because he has lost 2 straight games. And obviously... the fans of the Gordon's team are beginning to talk, kung ano ba, pwede ka ba o kailan ka ba palitan. Gayoso from the 3-point territory, way off the mark.
At narito kayo si Jerry Espana putting up some speed. Nakita si Dennis Espino sa loob, pero medyo malami ang tira. Gayoso para sa rebound. Forward to Chris King. King, side-stepping move. Kinaliwa, yes!
See, that's what he should have done earlier instead of pulling up for a 3-point shot. He had a one-on-one play against a very tall player like Espino who wasn't backing up very well. He could have gone around him. That was an easy layup.
Well, after a long dry spell, meron din score si Chris King para sa Gordon's Gin. 8-6, labang sila ng dalawa. Daganti naman si Kenny Redfield.
At this stage, hindi na mababantayan ni Noli Locsin. First of all, I don't think he has the lateral movement to go against him. Pangalawa, may dalawang personal foul siya, so he cannot give up a foul at this stage of the ball game.
Samantala si Jun Lipot is now at the officials table. Noli Locsin labang kay Chris Jackson. Harencio with a long 3-point shot.
Yan ang pinaka-deadly weapon ng Gordons if they have their post players going in and they are double team. Tapos bibirahan ka ng mga 3-point shot katulad nila Harencio o nila Team Season. Maldavid, di ba?
Oo, ang layo nun.
You're correct. Ayan, katulad, ang ganda naman ng pasa ni Kenny Redfield.
De La Rosa, hindi makatira, nilabas kay Jerry Esplana. Esplana, medyo mahina na naman ang tira.
A good recovery by Espino.
Esplana's been having problems with his shooting dito sa laro ito so far. Espino, wala rin. De La Rosa, yun, finally.
Yan ang trabaho. Coming from the weak side with a good offensive rebound, hindi naka-box out si Noli Locsin. He seems to be tired. Kasi he has to guard Redfield on the outside. Nice pass to King. That's good.
Maganda yung pasang yun ni Pito Harencio. Eksaktong-eksakto kay Chris King at konting pihit na lang. Nandun na kaagad si Chris King. Sinubo na lang ang bola.
Exactly, ha?
Exactly.
Marinig ko na naman galing yun.
3-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin at 13-10 dito sa ating first quarter. Kenny Redfield, sumaksak. Wala. Noli Locsin with a good rebound.
Good help defense there by Marlo Aquino.
Narito si Chris King, laban kay Chris Jackson. Ganda naman ang lusot ngayon.
Well, hindi ka naman maglalaro sa NBA sa starting five. Kahit sa Vancouver lang, kung hindi ka marunong. And he's only 28 years old. He's not a 34, 35. Sabi mo, lagpas ka na sa prime mo. Pero wala pa lang, medyo nakukuha na naman niya yung skills niya. Kenny Redfield, most valuable import dati dito yan.
Yes.
3-point shot.
De La Rosa, kapos. Chris King para sa rebound. Gayoso unable to hang on to it. Jackson gets it over to Kenny Redfield. Redfield, pupukol, galing sa labas. Ayaw. At si Chris King na naman ang sumunggab sa rebound para sa Gordon's Gin. They slow it down. They'd like to set this one up. Gayoso. Mano Aquino, pumapwesto lamang kay Dennis Espino. Hindi nila madala ang bola ron. Binigay sa kabila kay Chris King.
Inaantay si Harencio. Sumetap.
Gayoso, palpal ni Dennis Espino. Tries again, off the glass. Wala pa rin. Mano Aquino got the offensive rebound pero ginagaw sa kanya ni Jerry Esplana. The foul. Dito, magkakaroon tayo ng mga palitan together with this timeout.
Club Roman.
Meron pa tayong 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Laban lang 5. Ang Gordon's Gin at 15-10. Heason is in the game for the first time together with Wilmer Ong. Natatawagan ng traveling violation.
That was the first error. The second error was the offensive foul. So siya na naunahin traveling. Yun ang natawag sa kanya. He got the ball too deep underneath with some big men ng Santa Lucia. Wala siyang magagawa doon sa play na yun.
Wala siyang ganong espasyo para gumalaw. Look at the rebound story. Gordon's ba?
16 against 6. 10 ang differential niyan. So, correct.
Samantala, Kenny Redfield, laban kay Wilmer Ong. Si Wilmer talaga, kung magbigay ng foul, talaga namang
sulit.
Oho.
Sulit para sa kanilang coach. Masakit para sa kalaban.
Oo, talagang sinisiguro niya na score yung kalaban.
You know, that's where I think really misses Maki De Hoya a lot, no? Not because masakit pumal si Maki, but Maki has better lateral movement and he can guard people that play in the perimeter a little bit better than guys like Wilmer Ong and even Noli Locsin. Si Coach Chot Reyes on your screens.
20,000 pesos purer.
That's a violation. Entering the lane too soon by Redfield, and he knew that the shot wasn't going to go in. Pero 20,000 pesos poorer. For richer or for poorer. It's not the first time it's happened to him. So that is a better play. Para good block by Dennis Espino.
Maganda sana ipasa ni Chris King kay Wilmer Ong, pero si Dennis Espino nakaabang doon. Kenny Redfield has it para sa Santa Lucia Realty. Ang score natin hindi pa rin nagbabago sa 15-10 lamang ang Gordons. Hindi makasaksak si Kenny Redfield against Chris King. June Limpot. Unang hawak niya sa bola laban kay Wilmer Ong. Jumper by June Limpot is gone.
Money in the bank, you know. After missing maybe about 8 games, huh?
Marami, Gordons din ang kalaban din nung masaktan siya, no?
And he was having a terrific second conference, no? 3-point shot here by King. Medyo malakas. I think this is his first game here at the Araneta Coliseum, no?
Tama, ngayon lang siya naglaro rito. 15-12, the 3-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin. Narito na naman si June Limpot, si Chris King yan ang nagpapatay sa kanya. Limpot decides to go for it. Wala. Pino Hareso nakuha ang rebound para sa Gordon's Gin. At umaatake si Pino Hareso. He spots up. Wala.
Nandun ang tama ng mga bola nila, no? Puro on that side, no? A little bit too long on those jumpers.
Jerry Esplana may tangan ng bola para sa Santa Lucia Realty. Nasa ilalim si Jerry. Kenny Redfield picks it up. Boy Cabahog in the game for the first time. And the first attempt, a three-pointer, is no good.
Shooting is very poor for both squads here.
Ito naman si Chris King, sumaksak sa loob. At the score,
high percentage shot yun. Underneath the basket for almost a 6'7" player. That's a high percentage shot.
A minute and 19 to go dito sa first quarter. Labang ng 5 ang Gordon's Gin at 17-12. Dennis Espino labang kay Marlo Aquino. Espino decides to go for the shot. At medyo napailing na lang si Marlo Aquino. Hindi ko kalain. Sabi ko, titirahan ako
na 18-footer rather than have him drive in. Kung lalapitan niya, baka bigla siya lusutan ni Dennis Espino. Dennis Espino did the right thing. Took the jumper.
Marlo Aquino is fouled by Dennis Espino. Kanina po mga kaibigan na nakausap ng vintage si Chris King, ang import of Gordon's Gin. Here's that interview.
I mean, I don't think there's basically a problem. I just think that right now we don't have people playing with confidence. And I think before I arrived, I think there were so many guys playing with a lot of confidence. And what we need now is for those guys to get back playing confident and for us to play together as a team. Right now it's crunch time. A lot of teams are playing very hard. And we got to get the guys to understand that it's about winning a championship. And I don't think some of the young guys understand that right now. So if we can get that back into focus, I think we'll be okay.
We have a timeout, folks.
Experience finally paying off para kay Wilmer Ong. Meron siyang isang traveling, meron siyang isang butata. Finally, he gets one on his third attempt to up the lead of Gordon's to 7. 11 seconds lamang dito, partner.
Yes, dito sa first quarter. Well, Wilmer Ong says you got to learn the ropes. Dennis Espino libre. Yes. Good outside shooting by Dennis Espino, and he cuts the lead down to only 5 points at 21-16. Nakita po nito si Chris King and his numbers. We'll be back for the second quarter.
Playing his first game since July 11.
Ba, matagal na talaga, no? At ito si Dennis Espino.
There's a double team against him at the top. Ang gandang blanca doon.
Si Harencio nagblanka doon.
Good help defense there by Pido Harencio, and that really got the crowd riled up here because alam mo naman, inakyat niya yung hagdanan dito para mablanka yung 6'6" na si Jun Limpot.
Pati si Jun Limpot mismo, pumalakpak doon sa effort na yun ni Pido Harencio.
Ayan, binalik ni Jun Limpot. That was a legitimate shot, and the follow-up by Jun Limpot.
And so the lead of Gordon's Gin is cut down to only 3 at 21-18. Good pass papunta kay Pido Harencio, binigay kay Wilmer Ong. Ayun, nandun na naman si Dennis Espino. Marlo Aquino, this time sabi ni Marlo, eto nga, palpalin mo.
Well, nice hook shot there. High hook, being at the right place at the right time para kay Marlo Aquino.
Aquino with 4 points in the game. Ito naman si Dennis Espino. His pass, picks off, pero nakuha ulit ng ni Jason Webb ng Santa Lucia Realty at sa ilalim si Jun Limpot. Kinuyog na naman at merong foul na tatawagin sa referee Ernie De Leon. Marlo Aquino picking up his first personal foul dito sa larong ito. Second quarter po tayo. Narito tayo sa Araneta Coliseum. Magandang gabi po, Pilipinas. Ito si Ed Pixon kasama si Andy Howe para sa Vintage Sports. Ang ating score, Gordon's 23, Santa Lucia 18. 19. Ito naman ang unang pagpasok ni Val David para kay Pido Harencio at tilian na yung mga fans ng Gordon's Gin, lalong-lalo na yung mga kababaihan. Talaga namang paboritong-paborito nila ito si Val David.
We also have Nonoy Falcasantos on the other end coming in, replacing Dennis Espino, who played a very good game for the Realtors dyan sa first quarter.
For the last couple of games, Dennis Espino has certainly been able to assert himself, especially dahil wala nga sa Jun Limpot. Pero ngayon, maganda rin yung complementing roles nila dalawa ni Jun Limpot. Samantala, bad pass there by Vince Hizon. Miscommunication is hindi po nagkaintindihan si Vince Hizon at si Val David.
Well, more than that, I think nagulat siya na biglang may double team. So, you know, that was not a very good pass.
2 minutes gone by dito sa second quarter. Kenny Redfield labang kay Wilmer Ong. Redfield, good block eh. Oo. Naghihintay ng tawag si Kenny Redfield pero wala. Val David gets it up to Vince Hizon against Falca Santos. Labas ulit kay Val for the open shot.
Well, mali yung kay Kenny Redfield. I think that looked like a good block. So he must come down in defense. Hindi naman siya pwede makipag-argue sa referee. He can argue all night long.
Wala mangyayari sa kanya. 5 puntos na ang abante ng Gordon's Gin at another turnover here by Santa Lucia Realty.
You know, I think Chot may take a chance and play all Filipino and change Kenny Redfield, who just can't get his game going so far, no? Yan ang matchup ng dalawa, Marlo Aquino at Dennis Espino.
Guard shampoo matchup. Dito sa dalawang malaking...
Paalala mo na naman.
Oo, yung paborito mo eh.
Talaga ito po yun.
Mantala si Jason Webb sasaksak. Ganda ng drive pero hindi pumasok. Wilmer Ong para sa rebound. Val David, binigay kay Chris King. Marlo Aquino at low post. Turnaround jumper, masyado malakas. Jason Webb para sa rebound. Off to Boy Cabahog. Noynoy Falca Santos sa right corner. Laban kay Marlo Aquino. Titira si Noynoy. Tapos.
Right into the hands of Chris King.
Oh. Chris King naman having some problems pero he recovers. To score sa ilalim to give Gordons a 7-point lead.
Kung may crossover dribble ito si Chris King, he will certainly be a better player. Hindi niya makontrol pag nawawala ang kanyang control.
Samantala si Noynoy Falca Santos naman subaksak sa loob, napalakas ang tira. Falca Santos gets to the loose ball. Ginabas kay Kenny Redfield. Ang low ngayon kay Falca Santos, sinabas kay June Limpot. Mahaba pang oras nila, pero merong illegal defense. So hahaba lalo. Nagiging 24. Kanina 16 pa yan eh.
That's going to be a warning against the Gordon's team, that being the first offense of that nature. Kasi alisin ito.
Tony Luxin, ibabalik din ni Coach Jaworski para kay Marlo Aquino who gets his first rest of the game. Tony Luxin, meron ng 2 personal fouls in this match.
Well, he doesn't have to guard Kenny Redfield, so at least medyo kung si Falca Santos, he may not give up that many fouls easily. No?
Nice follow-up by Falca Santos, pero lumabas. Falca Santos naman sa offensive rebound. Medyo tinukuran ka ni Wilmer Ong. Nahuli pa yung tawag, pero ando na nga. A loose ball foul.
Sideline throwing.
Meron pa tayo 7:59 remaining in the second quarter. Pangalawang personal foul yan kay Wilmer Ong. Samantala si Romy De La Rosa, binalik na rin ni Coach Chot Reyes para kay Boy Cabao, who has been unsuccessful so far on the offensive side of things. Inbound kay Jason Webb. Noynoy Falca Santos, sabitawan ng bola. Dumahib si Nolan Oxin at si Romy De La Rosa. Magkakaroon ng jump ball situation. Called by referee Bernarte.
Good hustle on the part there of Noli Locsin, actually diving para to have a chance of saving the ball or maybe coming up with an interception, pero magiging held ball situation dito. Sino kaya ang tatalon dito?
So si Vince Kizon ang nandun para sa Gordon's Gin against Romy De La Rosa.
Both are good leapers. Maganda yung tapik ni Locsin para pumunta kay King, no?
So ito kayo si Bal David setting up the play para sa Gordon's Gin. Pwestuhan ngayon ng Gordon's. Chris King lamang kay Dennis Espino. There's a double team by Jason Webb. Dinabas kay Vince Kizon. Kizon gets it over to Bal David at the side. Yung mga short jumpers na ni Bal David. Gumagana. He has 4 points in the game coming in here in the second quarter.
Biglang naging siyam lamang ng Gordons with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left dito.
Bal David with the steal. Tama kay Jason Webb and David. Binigay kay Chris King sa ilalim.
Pinubuhat. Yan ang mga nakikita natin sa NBA saka sa WNBA. Binubuhat. Buhat nyo.
Time out by Santa Lucia. 5 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Romy De La Rosa misses this one from the corner. Agawan sa rebound. Ako ni Noli Locsin. Lamang ng 11. Ang Gordon's Gin at 31-20. Noli Locsin sumaksak. Wala. Jerry Esplana para sa rebound para sa Santa Lucia Realty.
Esplana, by the way, has come in to replace Jason Webb. Dumulas ang bola.
Yes, nabitawan ni Dennis Espino. James Wilson and Romy De La Rosa again fighting for it.
May foul.
May foul na sinenya si referee Bernarte. Kanina nag-jump ball itong dalawang ito, pero ngayon may foul na tatawagin. Kay Romy De La Rosa.
Yes, you can see here that Hison has the ball. Romy's gonna dive right in and hold on to the hand of Dean Season, which is clear there, and there's where the foul was called. By the way, si Redfield bumalik rin para kay Noynoy Falca Santos, no, partner? What people don't know is that June Reyes is injured.
Tama, kaya
he has a sprain. Hindi nga rin daw siya pwede mag-golpe. Una yung basketball. That's the reason why you see Esplana starting again and you see Webb becoming the man to come in to replace. But June Reyes cannot play for a while yet for Santa Lucia. Lusot na naman si King.
Double-handed slam dunk. Chris King.
Bumabalik na ang kanyang legs, no? Nakikita mo, bumabalik na yung kanyang galaw, Kasi medyo nakukuha na yung feel ng laro, no?
Pero importante, pang-apat nga lang na laro ito. At nakikita po ninyo, ang problema ng Santa Lucia, hindi sila makascore ngayon. At naiwanan na sila, 13 puntos na itong kalamangan ng Gordon's Gin. Pass to Julie Pot, knocked away by Chris King. Kanya naman tumawag na maagang timeout kanina si Coach Todd Reyes. At nakikita natin sa sideline si Coach Todd Reyes. Medyo tahimik na nakatayo at iiling-iling. Ito, yung double-handed slam dunk ni Chris King. Maganda talaga.
Pangalawa na yan.
Oo.
That came before the timeout and came after the timeout. And there's King with the rebound. A steal by Kenny Redfield and a conversion.
Good recovery by Kenny Redfield. Medyo masama yung una niyang tira pero doon sa pangalawa siniguro na niya. Samantala si Noni Locsin, inagawan ni Kenny Redfield. Redfield jumps a pass to Jerry Esplana. Esplana ngayon, cross court kay Boy Cabahog na kababalik lamang.
Yes. So a good run here for Santa Lucia. 4-0. They've cut the lead down back to 9 with 5:35 left dito sa ating second quarter.
33-24 is the count. Narito po tayo sa Araneta Coliseum sa Cubao, Quezon City. Bal David. Nakita si Noli Locsin. Masyado malalim pero merong foul na tatawagin.
Well, alam natin si Noli Locsin at saka si Jean Lipot nung araw nagkakampi ito dito sa Lasal. This is a nice pass by Bal David. The foul called against Kenny Redfield. You can see the knees stuck out there pushing Noli Locsin out of position.
So 2 shots here para kay Noli Locsin. Good sized crowd dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Bagamat merong welga. No, walang makapasok kanina yung mga eskwelahan. Palakpakan yung mga estudyante na nanood na sine. Palagay ko.
Nung araw, ganun rin tayo.
Oo.
Naghahanap tayo ng excuse. Ano kaya meron? May
Sa bilyaran ka eh. Nakita kita eh. Sa tapat eh. Okay. Noni
Kayo
Locsin.
nakasilip po pa.
Ay, alam mo ko eh. Natuto rin ako sa silip eh. Magaling na
Kaya
rin ako.
naman tayo nagko-cover ng mga billiards from time to time.
Oo.
Dahil medyo nakakaintindi naman tayo ng laro niyan.
Underestimated yung statement na yun. Anyway, mga kaibigan, basketball po tayo. 35-24. 11 puntos sa kalamangan ng Gordon's Gin over Santa Lucia Realty dito po sa second quarter. At June Limpot, right down the middle. Wala, Dennis Espino puts it in.
Well, without Marlo Aquino, you can see that Chot Reyes is operating a 3 big man forward lineup and he's challenging the Gordon's Gin defense down the middle. No? They're a little patient. Hindi sila tumitira masyado sa labas. They're trying to challenge down the middle.
Vince, he's on. Nabagay Boy, Kamahog. Chris King sa labas. Dennis Espino nagbabantay sa kanya. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ayun, nagko-crossover dribble si Chris King. Muntik na mabitawan. Ito naman, si Benny Cheng. Libre. Medyo mahina.
Maganda pasa ni Bal David, but I think Cheng is a little bit cold coming off the bench.
Yes, kapapasok lamang nito eh. Wala pa kang pawis eh. Oh. Redfield ngayon. Binabantayan ni Benny Cheng. Up, up, up. Sandali lang. Sabi ni Redfield, ano ginagawa niya kamay mo sa harapan ng mukha ko?
Ayaw niya yung mga second motion. Napaul mo na ako isang beses. Huwag kong dadagdagan.
Dadalihin pa yung baba ko.
Alam mo, Redfield has been a couple of time returning back to the Philippines. No, different teams na. 4 na team na yan ang pinaglaruan yan actually. Naglaro yan sa Pure Food, sa Shell. Ang original yan sa Pepsi team, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos dito ngayon, naglalaro para sa Santa Lucia. So,
Uy, pangatlo na ni Noli Locsin. Dito sa laro ito, third personal foul on the tank.
and the tank better watch it.
Oh.
June Limpot.
Nice finger roll, June Limpot.
Slowly but surely, Santa Lucia is coming back into the ball game. They're not giving up. Kahit linamanga sila ng Gordons, medyo they did not lose their cool, no?
Yes, umabot ng 13 puntos kanina. Yung kalamangan ng Gordons, yung saratsada nila. Pero bumalik ang Santa Lucia Realty. Pero ito na, 3-point at a triple V by Vince Quizon.
His first points of the ball game, and it had come in a big way, no?
So, ito si Boy Cabal, pinalpal, Bal David. Rumaratsada at dire-diretso kay Chris King. Nasa ilalim, reverse layup, masyado malakas. Benny Cheng puts it in.
Well, nakabawi rin si Benny Cheng dahil kanina he threw up almost an air ball, but a good offensive rebound resulted in an easy follow-up shot.
So, balik na naman sa double-digit advantage para sa Gordon's Gin. 40-28 at 12-point lead. Jerry Espada nakakita ng puwang and he picked up a foul as well. So, magkakaroon siya ng pagkakataon for a 3-point play. Unang foul yan ni Bal David ng Gordon's Gin. So one more shot para kay Jerry Esplana ng Santa Lucia Realty.
Well, Jerry is he's a very good penetrator. Yan ang kanyang bentahe, kumbaga sa isang player. He has a medium-range jump shot, may long-range yan, pero may quickness rin yan in driving to the hoop. No?
Pag binigyan mo na pagkakataon yan, lulusot ang kabigla.
Nakita niya yung puwang na yun eh. At saka nakita niya, wala si Marlo dyan sa gitna, walang hahabol sa akin. Everybody was looking at their own respective defensive guard assignments, no? Kaya lumusot bigla si Jerry.
9-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin, 40-31. Look away pass ni Bal David. He should have looked. At narito ngayon si Jerry Esplana. Kabahog is open. Tumalbog-talbog ang 3-point shot. Dennis Espino. Blocked from behind by Benny Cheng.
Magandang blanca ng mga maliliit na players dito. Nakakita na tayo kay Benny Cheng, kay Pido Harencio, kay Bal David kanina, sabay agaw. So that's iba yung parang attitude ng Gordons ngayong gabi sa depensa kumpara sa kanilang laro kontra Formula Shell ng isang gabi.
Na-cover din natin yun. Parang kulang sa anghang yung kanilang laro ng gabi yun. At siguro lecture nito ni Coach Sonny Jaworski para naman ma-motivate sila na magpakitang gilas.
Baka pinakain sila ng konti sili.
Mare. Tapos sundan mo na sa shot ng Gordon. Pag hindi ka naman narindi. Neat. Yan. Paborito natin yan. Gordon Jim, di ba?
Lalo si Parinjo.
Si Parinjo Cantada, talaga namang uusok.
Well, nasa penalty na ang Gordon. So you see Redfield at the free throw line making his first. Santa Lucia has only 2 team fouls. We have 3 minutes and 2 seconds left dito sa ating second quarter of play.
Lumabas si pangalawa ni Kenny Redfield. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. At 8 puntos sa kalamangan ng Gordon's Gin Vince Season. Ayaw.
He was wide open. He had a very good look at that triple D shot.
At dun din sa halos eksaktong pwesto na yun. Na kung saan siya score kayo na ng 3-point shot. Kenny Redfield dapat kay Benny Cheng. Redfield medyo masikip. Tatawagan ng foul si Benny Cheng. Fishing expedition. Ika nga yung ginawa ni Redfield. Pangatlo na yan para kay Benny Cheng. Nakapapasok lamang. Meron po tayong timeout.
E-Audio Video Home Appliances.
Balik po tayo sa labanan ng Gordon's Gin at Santa Lucia Realty sa kasalukuyan. Lamang ang Gordon's Gin ng 7 after that free throw by Kenny Redfield na meron na ngayong 10 puntos sa kanyang pangalan.
And he's gotten 7 free throws. This is 8. Missed that one again. So he's 50% from that area.
Samantala, Benny Cheng had to scramble to save that ball. The sideline para sa Gordon's Gin. Vince Season. May tanga ng bola ngayon para sa mga nakadilaw.
Not much movement dito, partner, from the Gordon's team. The shot clock is down to 6.
Ito si Noli Locsin. Kenny Redfield staying with him. 1 second to go.
That ball is live.
Tatapik ni Dennis Espino para kay June Limpot. Ano naman si Kenny Redfield, inaabangan ni Benny Cheng na meron ng 3 personal foul lamang kay Kenny Redfield. Dilabas ngayon kay Boy Cabahog. Jerry Esplana, right corner against Bal David. Esplana nakatingin kay Dennis Espino, binabat ni Noli Locsin. Espino trying to move around the defense at Vince Hizon takes it away. Benny Cheng, tuloy-tuloy, layup ni Benny Cheng, yes.
Well, natural small forward rin para sa pro player si Benny Cheng. He's not really a power forward, he's too small. Pero kaya magaling din mag-finish ng fast break ito. Medyo marunong trumipol ng short distances ito eh.
Well, started din ng makuha
Yes, he won some
niya.
championships with them. Together with Joel Banal, of course, I think was their coach.
Samantala si Jerry Esplana naman nag-reverse layup sa ilalim. They cut the lead out to 7 again. Speaking of Mapua Cardinals, kasama rin yan sa NCAA na naglalaro ngayon yung season ngayon ng NCAA as Chris King delivers on a triple V para sa Gordon's Gin galing sa kaliwa.
Well, ito si Jun Limpot. Kung titignan mo yung uniforme nitong Gordon, parang uniforme ng Mapua yan.
Nga pala, no?
Orange.
Samantala, Jun Limpot nagbintis. 3-on-2. Bal David, nag-iisa.
Well, medyo hindi maganda depensa ng Gordon ng Santa Lucia. Inaatake sila ng Gordon sa fast break and this is the kind of game that the Boars love very much.
So, sa punto sa abante ng Gordons at si Jerry Esplana naman nakabutas din sa loob.
Well, nahalata niya na nasa penalty ng Gordons. Pangalawa, Bal David's laying off him defensively. So, he's been attacking him. He's scored 6 points against him in the last few minutes.
This season naman, medyo kulyahan sila dalawa ni Boy Cabahog. picks up his first personal foul.
Medyo malayo pa sa penalty ang kalaban.
Yan ang ating Mazda PBA Winning Drives promo. Big cash prize at 1 plus isang Mazda B2500 pickup ang ipamimigay sa Grand Draws. Patan nyo lang sa screen kung anong kotse ang pinakita namin na Mazda Power Van o Mazda pickup sa bawat PBA game. Lagay nyo sa entry form ang matatagpuan sa Mazda Print Ads at dalhin sa inyong FMC dealers. For more details, basahin ang posters at Print Ads.
Yun ang problema ng Gordons. They had 25 seconds there. They should have gone for the last shot. The other team is not in penalty. They give up the fouls.
No.
Pero no instructions coming, you know. You know, ang player, tuloy-tuloy. Basta't binigay mo yung bola sa isang forward, you're expecting him to attack.
Yes.
You're not expecting him to slow down. You know, the guard's got to hold the ball and try to use the clock.
Well, ito si Kenny Redfield.
Now, they're in the penalty. That's not a good foul. Sa kabila, pwede silang pumaul dahil...
offensive. Pero ito, si Benny Cheng, yan, nakikipag kwentuhan sa referee kung anong nangyari. As you see, Mr. and Mrs. Jaworski in the background, of course.
Magandang anong shot yan.
Behind every successful man is Mrs. Jaworski.
Is a good woman. Alam mo, behind you is Karina.
Yes, of course.
Huwag mo na sasabihin yung behind me.
Bakit?
Huwag
Si
na.
Erilyn.
Mamatulak tayo na matulak.
Hindi mo. Bakit ka tutulak ka pataas? Yun ang nangyari dyan. Hoy, 5 seconds na lang nalalami dito sa ating second quarter.
Sama ng free throw shooting ni Kenny Redfield, ha?
Oo.
Uy! May deliberate foul. So, teka muna. Deliberate foul called against Jerry Esplana for holding down Vince.
Well, nagtatakbuhan ng Gordon State pumaba sa fast break. At ito, nakikita po ninyo rito. Ano din nyo na nakita yun? Yung motion ni Jerry Esplana to hold down Vince Hizon para pigilin siya.
Deliberate foul is our free throw shots plus possession of the ball.
Yes, with 1.6 seconds to go. At Jerry Esplana, kailangan palitan and he has to rest for at least 3 playing minutes. Vince Hizon at the line.
Medyo malakas. This is really his bread and butter play. When he goes to the free throw line, mga technical free throw shots, in the foul act of shooting fouls, doon siya magaling sa free throw shots. And they'll have possession.
So possession pa nila with 1.6 seconds. Pwede pa yan.
Enough time to really throw up a shot here. Tumawag ng 30-second timeout ang Gordons to try to set up a play.
11-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin dito po sa pagtatapos. So, halos pagtatapos ng second quarter. Pakinggan natin ang instructions ni Coach Jaworski.
Okay, I want you to go up. Okay? Benny, Val, punta ka dito. No, Noli, ito ka. Noli, lumayo ka dito. Sumunod ka, Val. Sumunod ka, Benny. Sumunod ka. Ito, wait. It's a back pick on you right here. You go to the hook. You pass it right there. Okay? Do you understand? Kayong dalawa, hindi pwede dito. Papunta ka sa kanto. Susunod ka. Parang bibigyan mo siya ng break, ha?
You know, there are so many coincidences in this world. This is one of them. In the first game, 3 seconds to go, first half, nagkaroon ng dalawang timeout dahil they were trying to set up a play with 3 seconds to go. Nagkaroon ng offensive foul. Ewan ko lang anong mangyayari din sa mga picks dito.
Okay, ito ngayon. Sinet up na ni Coach Jaworski ang play.
Pero back pick, there it is, up in the air, pero anticipated. It's not a bad play, pero anticipated ng Santa Lucia.
Lipot, knocking it away. So pagkatapos po ng 24 minutos na paglalaban ay lamang ng 11 ang Gordon's Gin 48-37. Sa ating Adidas halftime break, wala rin. Chris King naman para sa rebound para sa Gordon's Gin. Hindi pa rin po nagbabago ang ating score. A good steal here by Kenny Redfield. Medyo masama yata ang landing ni Kenny Redfield.
It might be a slippery spot there on that floor. Medyo inalalayan niya ang kanyang ankle.
Dennis Espino, may tangan ng bola para sa Santa Lucia. Binigay ngayon kay June Limpot. Limpot attacking the defense of Chris King. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Redfield lets it go. Vince Hizon para sa rebound para sa Gordon's Gin.
Ong is doing a decent job against Kenny Redfield. 3-point shot by Chris King, in and out.
Wilmer Ong, offensive rebound. Pippen by Aquino, di pa rin pumasok. At si Romy De La Rosa na ngayon may tangan ng bola para sa Santa Lucia Realty. Jason Webb has it. Webb sumugod lamang kay Pino Harayso. Napalakas sa tira. Marlo Aquino para sa rebound para sa Gordon. Narito sa Vince Hizon. Hizon, sumagit-sit. At hindi inasahan ni Wilmer Ong yung pasang yun. So, Santa Lucia na naman ang may tangan ng bola. Almost a minute and a half gone by. Wala pa nakaka-score sa dalawang kupunan. Ayun na naman ang isang fumble ni Dennis Espino pero napulot niya ulit. Espino binigay kay Kenny Redfield. Redfield muli. Kinabas kay Robbie De La Rosa. Libre. Yes!
3-point shot.
Triple V by Robbie De La Rosa. Para po tapyasin ang kalamangan to only 8 points at 48-40.
So far, that was the first basket scored dito sa third quarter.
Oh. Chris King labang kay Kenny Redfield. There's help defense by Robbie De La Rosa but he goes to the other way. Si Chris King ay makakapulot ng foul. Galing kay Kenny Redfield. Pangalawang personal foul yan ng import ng Santa Lucia Realtors.
Those are going to be 2 free throws because it was a foul in the act of shooting. King does not have a very high percentage from the free throw line. So medyo tignan natin, makaka-adjust yun. Miss na naman yung unang kanyang tira. He's a 50% free throw shooter. Having gone there only 10 attempts, making 5. No?
Tignan natin ito pangalawa. Kanina medyo konti lamang ang diferensya. Wala pa rin.
Malaking adjustment ang ginawa niya. Napalakas tuloy.
Robbie De La Rosa may tangan ng bola para sa Santa Lucia Realtors. Dinabas kay Kenny Redfield. Tsaka pala, kung hindi po niyo inabutan kanina, nagwagi. Sa ating first game ang San Miguel Beer over Formula Shell. Mahigpit na labanan yun. Although the final results will not show it, 97-90.
That was a high-scoring ball game. Something that Shell likes, but San Miguel came up with enough firepower to get their 9th win in 14 games. No?
Leading na po ngayon ang San Miguel Beer dito sa ating liga. At June Limpot. May score na, mukhang gigil na gigil ito si June Limpot dahil unang balik na ito after that injury suffered last July 11.
5-0 run here by the Santa Lucia Realtors. They've cut down that 11-point lead to only 6, pero a back shot there by Vince Season ups it to 8 again.
6 points para kay Vince Hizon. At meron pa tayong 9 minutes and 12 seconds remaining dito sa third period. Dennis Espino laban kay Marlo Aquino. Espino, magandang pihit. Oh, Marlo Aquino, mas lalo magandang blanca.
Well, basang-basa niya yung gagawain ni Dennis Espino.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Ay na naman si Robbie De La Rosa. Pumukul na naman ng 3-point shot. At yan ay pang 10 puntos na ni Robbie De La Rosa.
And alam mo, mabigat na player yan. Pag nakaumpisa yan, magaling na player yan. Meanwhile, King has been missing his shots in this third quarter. He had finished the first half with 21 points.
Lima na lang ang abante ng Gordon Gin De La Rosa. Handoff kay Dennis Espino. Binalik kay De La Rosa sa ilalim. Magandang pasahan. Masyado malakas yata ito.
And obviously, medyo nagwa-wild na naman ang Gordons. Once they cannot get their half-court game going, medyo they try to resort to easy points and it resulted in turnovers.
Tsaka pala mga kaibigan, doon sa manonood sa Cuneta Astrodome, kailangan maaga kayo sa linggo, yung Grand Hill Show, pagkatapos ng first game. Ang first game po mag-uumpisa alas 3:15. Pero yung ating airing sa television po, alas 4 pa din tayo mag-uumpisa, gaya ng dati. Kung pupunta kayo ng live, manonood kayo ng live, maaga po tayo kailangan. Steal by Vince Hizon. And a counter steal by Kenny Redfield. Binigay kay Jason Webb. 2-on-3. Redfield, nakita si De La Rosa parating.
Well, nangangailangan na ng timeout ang Gordons na wala na yung laman nila. Down to only 1.
And there's the timeout.
Nice to meet you. Grant Hill is coming to Manila, August 9 to 12, 1997.
You can win one of 15 Lancers in Gilby's Twist and Shout.
Nice to meet you. Grant Hill is coming to Manila, August 9 to 12.
Additional fit. Club Roman jeans and shirts. Club Roman.
Maagang timeout at tinawag ng Gordon's Gin. Nawala na po yung 11 puntos sa kalamangan nila sa umpisa ng quarter na ito. Ang third quarter, isang puntos lamang ang abante ng Gordon's at 50-49.
They've only scored 1 field goal so far in this third quarter.
Given season.
Yep.
Marlo Aquino. Dinabas kay Chris King. Libre, top of the key. 3-point shot, won't go. Kenny Redfield napulot ang rebound. Redfield, sumaksak sa loob. Binigay kay Jason Webb. Webb balik ulit kay Redfield sa kanto. Face-to-face na ng dalawang import at ang bola lumabas in favor of Gordon's Gin.
Well, both teams are hounded by turnovers, especially yung Gordons. They had 13 turnovers in the first half alone compared to only 6 para sa Santa Lucia. Pero dumami ang turnovers ng Gordons dito at the start of the third quarter. Illegal defense ang tinawagan kontra Santa Lucia. That's the first call of that nature kontra sa kanilang kupunan. So that's gonna be a warning. Marlo Aquino, 4 points. 7 rebounds, no assists. Dennis Espino, better overall game.
Yan po ang matchup. Handong sa inyo ng Guard Shampoo. Chris King, dilabas kay Vince Hizon. Wilmer Ong naghihintay sa ilalim pero hindi siya nakita. Carencio from the outside. Medyo malakas lang ng kaunti. Dalawa sa Ong naglalabanan para sa rebound. Pero loose ball foul na tatawagin kay Wilmer Ong.
But on this side of the floor, the Gordon's Boars have lost their shooting touch from the outside. Hindi pumapasok ang kanilang long-range shooting dito as well as their 18-footers. So you can see the field goals of Gordon's 1 out of 7 while Santa Lucia 5 out of 9 dito sa third quarter with 6:55 left.
Pero pa man, lamang pa rin ang Gordons na isa, 50-49, and dalawa sa trying to shake off Vince Hizon. Tatawagan ng foul si Hizon, no basket there. Vince Hizon will pick up his first personal foul sa larong ito.
Second team foul called against Gordon. Santa Lucia has also 2 team fouls. Sonny Jaworski medyo pondering the fate of his team a little bit. They had a good size lead. They lost it. They're still on top by 1 right now, pero ang momentum nasa kabila na ngayon.
That's true. Jill Lipot binigay kay Jason Webb. Dalawa sa humihingi ng pasa. Makikita ng pasa ni Jason Webb. Kitang-kita yan ni Vince Hizon. At humihingi ng paumanhin si Jason sa kanilang bench.
He's doing a good job, I think, harassing Carencio. So, hindi nakakaset ang play ng buti ang Gordons. Ito, malaki advantage yan.
Marlo Aquino only had Romy De La Rosa watching him doon sa pwestong yun. Ika nga titulado niya ni Marlo Aquino. At konting pihit lang, nandun na siya.
Well, dati naglaro rin sa Santa Lucia ito sa Amateur. So, bigyan siya ng mga konting pihit.
Mga registered na mga Okay. Ganito si Kenny Redfield lamang kay Wilmer Ong. Nilabas kay Jun Lipot. Yes, that's a traveling call on Jun Lipot.
Actually, yun ang sakit niya eh. Yung fake siya tapos bigla siyang shuffle ng paa tapos sabay saksak. Hindi ka binababa yung bola.
Tony Locsin comes in para kay Wilmer Ong. Samantala, dito sa backcourt,
medyo dinidingitan ng gusto ni Jason Webb si Pido Carencio. Almost to the extent of body up to him.
Offensive foul. Tatawagin kay Pido Carencio. Good job there by Jason Webb.
He's doing the job that is asked of him.
Medyo si Coach Sonny Jaworski, napapansin ko medyo hanggang dyan na lang ang reklamo niya ngayon. Hindi na masyadong umiinit si Coach Jaworski sa mga tawag.
Siguro nahalata na rin niya. Medyo mahirap minute. Wala rin nangyayari. Although sometimes, syempre, I mean, he's really what you call being disciplined in his control.
Another bad pass by Jason Webb. Papunta dapat kay Romy De La Rosa.
Alam mo, ang ganda ng ginagawa niya sa depensa pero tinatapon naman niya sa opensa dahil ball just flying away.
Ito si Jason Webb talagang dinidikitan si Pido Carencio kaya si Noli Locsin na nagdadala ng bola. Montik nang abutan ng 10 seconds ang Gordon's Gin dahil si Noli Locsin nga nagdadala ng bola para sa kanila. Chris King kapilok. Merong foul na tatawagin. First foul kay Jason Webb. Dahil rin sinabi natin, magandang crowd po narito ngayon sa Araneta Coliseum sa Cubao, Quezon City. At, marami nga nagsasabi, Gordon's Gin Country raw ito. Kaya't hindi po dapat pagtaka.
Well, last year they were very successful partner dito sa Coliseum. Pero this year they have not been as successful as they were last year.
Pero Redfield dinabas kay Dennis Espino. Espino attacking. Yes! Magandang tira ni Dennis Espino. He's got 8 points in the game.
Only a 1-point lead again for Gordons.
Tony Locsin naman labang kay June Lipot. Turn around. Wala. Loose ball picked up by Marlo Aquino. Bounce pass kay Pino Hareso. Natapik ni Dennis Espino. Nabitawan naman yan. Ako ni Marlo. Binigay kay Pino Hareso. 3 points natin. Pino. No basket. Merong offensive foul na tatawagin sa referee Ernie De Leon on Noli Locsin. Pang-apat na yan. Ang apat ni Noli Locsin.
There was a lot of grappling and positioning. Tignan mo itong agaw ni Marlo Aquino, and then there's Noli Locsin pushing against Dennis Espino. That's a good call by referee De Leon.
52-51. Labang ng isang Gordon's Gin. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Mainit ang laro dito.
Yes. Well, yun ang sinabi natin nung bago mag-umpisa ang laro. Tsak na magiging mainit ito. Limpot, inabot kay Dennis Espino. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Espino's jumper is in.
Well, all of a sudden, lumamang na dito. I think, dapat palitan na siguro si Hareso dahil hindi niya makuha yung kanyang pagtatawag ng play kontra Jason Webb. Nahirap na hirap siya eh.
Samantala sa Chris King, lamang kay Kenny Redfield. Vince Hison, libre.
Yes. That was a wide look. Siyempre, pag nag-double team ka, marunong kang pumasa, may mali libre. And he had that open look. So that's gonna be 2-point shot lang pala yan.
Yes.
Yeah, 54-53. Na-adjust rin nung official scorer yung score dito.
Lamang ng isang Gordon's Gin dito sa third period. Kenny Redfield. Oy. Ano ba ito? Illegal defense?
Foul away from play.
Oo.
Pushing foul.
Push. Vince Hison picking up his second personal foul at magiging pangalawang team foul ng Gordon's Gin. Sa Lucia meron 3. Samantala, dalawang players ang papasok para sa Gordon's Gin. Papalitan si Pino Hareso at si Vince Hison. Panibagong backcourt tandem.
Kulang-kulang ito. Sobra umalis dito.
Hindi pala si Vince Hison ang lalabas. Si Noli Locsin.
Si Noli Locsin at saka si Hareso ang inalis.
Pumasok si Bal David at si JV Gayoso.
Parang 3-guard lineup ang ginagamit ni Coach Jaworski at this stage with Bal David at the point.
Well, siguro para mas madaling mag-set up ng opensa itong Gordon's Gin.
Mismatch para kay Kenny Redfield.
Dennis Espino medyo malakas ang tira. Vince Hison para sa rebound. Hison into the front court. Tuloy-tuloy. The bounce pass to Bal David. Pull up. David. At hindi magkamayaw ang mga tao rito sa Araneta Coliseum. Kapapasok lang ni Bal David. Delivered on a jumper. Jun Limpot in a tight spot. Nilabas kay Jason Webb. 3-point lead para sa Gordons. Kenny Redfield. Nakita naman sa ilalim si Jun Limpot. Medyo mahina pero nakakuha sa pangalawang tip-in.
Well, he didn't give up on that play. Yun na importante para kay Jun Limpot. Lamang pa ng isa si Gordons. But you can see Jason continues to put that energy against Bal David.
Bal David, of course, proving to be the speedier basketeer than Pino Hareso. Got under the basket pero lumabas ang bola. Meron po tayong timeout.
On its own, Paddock, the official jeans of the PBA.
Labang pa rin ang isang Gordon's Gin over Santa Lucia Realty. 56-55. Nasa Gordon's ang bola. Meron na lamang 9 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. JV Gayoso inbounded to Vince Hison. Balik ulit kay Gayoso. Humihingi na pasa sa Chris King. Gayoso decides to go for it instead. Kenny Redfield stop na punta kay Robbie De La Rosa. Binigay kay Jason Webb. Pagkakataon po ito para sa Santa Lucia Realty na makuha ulit ang kalamangan. Lamang ng isang Gordon's John Limpot. Lamang kay Vince Hison. Pumito sa referee Bernarte.
Illegal defense yata dito, no?
Buka, technical foul na yan para sa Gordon's John. Pangalawang beses na sila tinawagan ng illegal defense sa larong ito. So, si John Limpot ang pupukol ng technical free throw.
And a chance to equalize for the Realtors who are down by 1. 2 minutes 25 seconds. Gordons has only scored 8 points so far in this quarter, while Santa Lucia has now scored 19 points. They have overhauled that 11-point halftime deficit, and King has been scoreless, I think, in this quarter, no? After 21 in the first half. He could be burned out, no? Extending himself with all those moves dun sa first half.
Dennis Espino open from top of the key. Uy, big rebound by Robbie De La Rosa at papauling siya ni Vince Hison.
Well, kinuha niya yung bola over the head of Vince Hison. The problem with Gordons because of that 3-guard lineup is they have a very small team on the floor. You have David, Hison, and JB, and that's a small team to challenge the rebounding of guys like Dennis Espino, Redfield, Robbie De La Rosa, at saka si Jun Limpot.
Kanina po nakita ninyo ang team manager ng Santa Lucia Realty, si Mr. Buddy Encarnado. as Romy De La Rosa makes the first free throw.
Well, De La Rosa has picked up his game here a little bit in the third quarter. Medyo kumana dito si Romy De La Rosa, including some 3-point shots here. 15 points already in the ball game and 6 rebounds. Itong balik.
Nakuha pa ni Romy yung kanyang sariling mintis. Nakita niya kagad. Wala magbimintis niya.
Nobody backs out. Nobody backs out the shooter, which is a cardinal rule, no? Automatic yan, eh.
And it's a 3-point lead now by Santa Lucia Realty. 59-56. Vince Quezon. Spots and misses. Nakuha ni Romy De La Rosa ang bola in the front court. Nakababa kagad ang depensa ng Gordon's Gin. Dilabas kay Dennis Espino. Espino tries to wait for his teammates. Kenny Redfield at Jason Webb. Medyo nahuli. Jun Limpogke laban kay JV Gayoso. There's a double team.
Big mismatch.
Uy! Bad pass. Dito na kakamali parati ang Santa Lucia dito sa third quarter. Mga masasamang pasa.
Alanganin. Ito malung ka sa ere. Tapos hindi na niya malaman kung saan siya pupunta.
Marlo Aquino.
Yes.
No, that basket will count with a foul. Jason Webb picks up his second personal foul. Samantala, ito po ang slow-mo replay as Benny Cheng comes in para kay Vince Quezon sa panig ng Gordon's Gin.
Well, dagdag ka ng height na obviously. Benny Cheng about 2-3 inches taller than Vince Quezon and he can play in the forward lineup. Marlo Aquino missing.
Chris Cheng, nakuha na niya. Napulot ni Bal David. Good fake. At tatawag ng foul sa referee De Leon. Almost a 3-point play para kay Bal David. Kaya nagsigawan yung mga tao rito. But Bal David will have to pick up his 2 points from the free throw line if he can hack it. Dalawang free throw para kay Bal David. Ang una, bounces in. Tabla tayo sa 59.
Lumiit naman ang lineup ngayon ng Santa Lucia because Limpot is being replaced by Kabahu. We have Jerry Esplana coming in for Jason Webb. Siyempre, maganda ang ginawang matchup ni Coach Jot Reyes. Minatchup niya si Webb against Harencio. And medyo a fresh Esplana against a pretty fresh Bal David.
Tama. Alalahanin po rin si Jerry Esplana was charged with a deliberate foul towards the end of the second quarter. Kaya hindi rin niya nagpupumpisa nung umpisa ng third period. Dennis Espino trying to look for some space. Dilabas kay Jerry Esplana. Esplana with a jumper. Wala. Chris King! Nabitawan ang bola.
Well, trying to be a little bit fancy. Trying to grab the ball and then maybe probably outletting a very quick one to his teammate na wala tuloy yung bola.
1:06 to go dito sa third period. 1-point lead ng Gordons. Paupay nga gabi yung katanan di na Region 8. Ed Pigson together with Andy Howe para sa Vintage Sports mga kaibigan. At dito po sa kapanapanabik na laro ng Gordon's Gin at ng Santa Lucia Realty.
Yeah, hapon may makakasama tayo mga taga-Lanao. Norte, yung Iligan, yung congressman dyan. Yung mga ibang mga taon, taga-Iligan. Naalaman ko katulad ni Balingit galing dyan sa
Lamarata.
I think San Vicente yata ang tawag nila, if I'm not mistaken. Guys like even Jerry Esplana, very near that area.
Ganun. Sayang gabi kaningin tanan din sa Mindanao o sa Tibok na Kabisaya, Tibok Pilipinas yun. Okay, Kenny Redfield. Labang kay JV Gayoso. Turnaround jumper. Wala. Bal David. Para sa Gordon's Gin. 1-point lead ng mga taga-Gordon's. Gayoso open! Ayaw. And the loose ball foul.
Tignan natin kontra kanina. Marlo Aquino yata. And because they're in the penalty,
at si Marlo Aquino minumuestra kung paano nangyari. Medyo hinahatak-hatak na yung t-shirt ni referee Bernarte. I think medyo nasa bingit na yung ginagawa niya yan. Pero na kumapit sa shirt niya at minuestra niya kay referee Bernarte.
Espino will go to the free throw line because of the penalty situation, but Santa Lucia has made a big comeback. No, they're down by only one at this stage. They have the opportunity to equalize or even go ahead. But it's going to be a bit different fourth quarter. Laro nila conference nito, especially when Limpot had to leave because of that finger injury. Karoon na ang konting improved playing time and more plays para sa kanya.
At saka more initiative siguro, no? Minsan, it takes something like that to prod the player
For
to
example,
play his best.
sa Shell, si Pablo certainly has improved his game with the sidelining of
Benji Paras.
Benji Paras.
Oo. So ngayon mga kaibigan, labagan sa Talasina isa, 61-60. Marlo Aquino, maatake naman kay Dennis Espino, nalabas kay Chris King. Balik ulit kay Marlo. Marlo, big shot by Marlo Aquino. Aquino has 10 in the game. And 6 of them dito sa third quarter.
Well, bumalik na naman siya sa double figure scoring. It's been quite a while for him.
Kenny Redfield, labang kay Gayoso. Gayoso picks up a foul. Yes, no, sa penalty ng Gordon. So, 2 shots will be awarded. Meron na lamang 3.7 seconds remaining dito sa third period. At pupunta si Kenny Redfield sa 4.5 meter line to try and overtake Gordon na nakakalamang ngayon ng isang punto, 62-61.
Kenny had some problems from the free throw line sa first half of play. Pero medyo pumasok yung kanyang unang tira. So maybe nakuha na niya yung alignment and adjustment.
One more para kay Kenny Redfield. Walang problema. Pero meron pang 3.7 seconds. Kaya pa yan. Chris King, however, is still in the backcourt. JV Gayoso looking at it. Wala. At the end of the third quarter, lamang ang Santa Lucia Realty ng isa, 63-62. Nice play by Romy De La Rosa. Ito ng Gordon's Gin at the Santa Lucia Realty. This is how they scored in the first 3 quarters. Big third there by Santa Lucia, led by Romy De La Rosa. At ito naman si Boy Cabahog. Nagbuhay naman sa fourth quarter.
Hindi lang yung 26 na ginawa nila Ed, kung hindi yung 14 puntos lamang gawa ng Gordon. When Chris King went silent, completely silent, nawalan ng offensive sack ang Gordons.
Totoo yan, hindi naka-score ito sa Chris King sa third period. Benny Cheng tagged there by possibly Romy De La Rosa.
So Benny is a type of player, Ed, na also likes to move without the ball. No? Gordons does not have a lot of movement in its place after yung first option. Pag na-stuck yan, minsan, usually nakita mo nakatayo na yung mga player, bumabalik siya. Patented one-on-one. Hinahanap nila, o tira mo na sa labas yan. No? But Benny likes to move, but he misses that first free throw.
Commissioner June Bernardino on your screens. Ayan po ang prime mover behind the Philippine Basketball Association. Pangalawa ni Benny Cheng, medyo mahina pa rin pero
pasang awa at pumasok.
Patalbog-talbog ng konti at pumasok. So ang lamang ng Santa Lucia Realty binaba na ngayon sa 2 punto, 65-63. Fourth quarter na po tayo mga kaibigan. Dennis Espino naghahanap ng mapapasahan. Pinalobo kay Kenny Redfield. Nakita ni Redfield. Papasok si Jerry Esplana. Eksakto yung pasa.
And Jerry Esplana has really been challenged by Bal David. Alam mo ang ginagawa ni Jerry Esplana, parang nasa challenge siya. So every time Bal David's guarding, he misses his scoring against him.
Samantala Chris King ngayon. Naka-score din si Chris King after being silenced in the third period. 23 points now para sa import ng Gordon's Gin. Jerry Esplana laban kay Bal David. Ito, dinala ni Jerry Esplana sa loob pero sabi niya, tinamaan daw siya sa siko pero walang foul na tinawag. The pass to Chris King. He recovers it back to Bal David. David sumaksak sa loob. Iniwasan si Dennis Espino. Bal David scores.
Well, bumawi ka agad si Bal David dahil biglang nakakita ng maliit na puwang. And tying the ball game at 67 all. Minute and 40 seconds gone by dito sa ating fourth quarter.
Dennis Espino. Binigay kay Romy De La Rosa. Narito si Boy Cabahog, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kenny Redfield sumaksak sa loob. Tatapik ang bola. It will go out with kanino pupunta? Santa Lucia, sabi ni referee Bernarte.
Parang wala yatang tumapik. Parang pumasa na pumunta yata sa backcourt. Kaya nga inaantay na nga. Ang alam rin ng Santa Lucia, parang backing na yata sila rin.
1 second lamang ang nalalabi and Boy Cabahog is not going to be able to make that. So there's the 24-second violation laban sa Santa Lucia Realty. Tabla po tayo at 67 all. 9 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in this ball game.
No harm done there except 1 second being taken off the shot clock.
Siya nga pala mga kaibigan sa mga suki natin sa Super Hot Stuff sa Lunes, dalawang Gordon's players who we featured, Robert Jaworski in Huluka and Benny Cheng in profile. Watch Super Hot Stuff every Monday at 7 p.m.
Robert Jaworski Sr. ba yan?
Oh, senior palagay ko yan. Pwede rin junior, no? Pero malamang kay senior yan. Samantala, spectacular shot here by Chris King. Nakakuha pa siya ng foul, so a three-point play opportunity.
Para kay Chris King,
Oo.
who has 4 points in this quarter. Katulad na nabanggit namin, 0 siya sa third. After missing some early shots, hindi na siya bumitaw. Having some problems with his free throw shot. And
Bigay pa rin ito. Foul.
The foul to
Redfield.
pushing off. So that's just going to be a sideline throw.
Pang-apat na yan ni Kenny Redfield sa larong ito. Nakikita po ninyo si Coach Chot Reyes issuing instructions from the sideline. Samantala, Jerry Esplana, papalitan ni Jason Webb.
Sandali lang linaro ni Esplana.
Oo. Pero doon sa sandaling yun ni Esplana,
Nakakontribute naman siya.
Oo. Esplana going out so far, 9 points in the game. Benny Cheng inside to Chris King. Nandun si Jun Limpot. Napalpalin ni Jun Limpot. Chris King, pasa niya, nakuha ni Jason Webb. Webb speeding into the front court. Nakita si Kenny Redfield. Redfield against 2. Redfield binitin patira. Trying to tip it in. Chris King with a rebound para sa Gordon's Gin. Chris King, hinahabol ni Jason Webb. At pinapatay ni Boy Cabahog. Aquino against the pot. Referee Bernati blows the whistle.
Unchecked foul.
On Jun Limpot. Soft opportunity there by Santa Lucia Realty. At dito naman sa kabila, tinawagan ng foul si Jun Limpot.
69-67 si manager Buddy Bernardo. Malayo pa itong larong ito. Actually, we don't know what's gonna happen in this game. Marlo Aquino.
9 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Marlo Aquino, matig namang travel doon. The tip by Romy De La Rosa, dapat na kay Jason Webb. Lamang ng dalawa ang Gordon's Gin, 69-67. 8 minutes and 57 to go in the ball game. Jun Limpot, betangan ng bola. Binigay kay Jason Webb. Limpot ulit, laban kay Marlo Aquino. No basket, offensive foul. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari dito mga kaibigan. Ariyan si Jun Limpot, banggaan sila ni Marlo Aquino.
He puts that shoulder down, you know, to get the defensive player out of the way. Alam mo, malaki masyado respeto nila sa shot blocking ability ni Marlo.
Oh, yes.
And that's why there is some tentativeness in their movement offensively.
Gayoso finds Chris King. Swarming defense on him. Then naman kay Benny Cheng. Benny Cheng against Jason Webb. Good fake. Yes. At apat na ang abante ng Gordon's Gin, 71-67. Meron pa tayong 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Alalahanin po dito, parehong 7 wins, 6 losses. Ang dalawang kupunan ito. Jason Webb. Boy Cabahog.
3-point shot.
Yes. A triple V by Boy Cabahog. And the Gordon's Gin lead is down to 1. Bad pass by Bal David.
Kasalanan ni Bal. If it was a pinpoint pass, 2 points na yun. Dahil magiging underneath the basket with a big mismatch para kay Chris King. Pero wayward ang kanyang passes. So he admit.
Nag-apologize naman siya kay Chris King.
Mea culpa.
So,
My fault.
yes. 1 point lead para sa Gordons. Pagkakataon nito ng Santa Lucia Realty to take the lead back. Cabahog giving a pick. Nice. Double dribble on Kenny Redfield. Pangalawang beses ang tinawagan niya.
Palawang beses na niya ginagawa.
Oo.
Gusto niyang i-shift. Ayun, medyo humabol ng konti si Marlo Aquino sa mga statistics ni Dennis Espino. No? Almost very even at this stage. No?
Ito ang ating guard shampoo matchup na time to time ito nakikita namin sa inyo. Benny Cheng, top of the key. Uy! Benny Cheng certainly doing a lot of damage. He has 9 points, 5 of them here in the fourth quarter.
And he's making Chris King look good with those assists. Double team, binibigyan siya ng pasa ni King. Pero maganda naman yung, mahirap yung tira niya. Nice-shoot naman niya. No?
He's not letting Chris King down. Jason Webb. Gustong pumunta kay Kenny Redfield. Digit yung bantay ni Gayoso. Bad pass by Boy Cabahog. Picked off by Bal David. Bal David, hinahabol ng Jason Webb. At nagbitis, Marlo Aquino with the offensive rebound. Marami tapikan. Meron ang foul na tatawagin. No basket.
Yeah, that's a good call. He was not in the act of shooting when he was fouled.
Okay, tinawagan po ay si Jason Webb. Pangatlo niyang personal foul. We have a timeout.
Kaya so very, very clear.
Bigla na bumagsak si Boy Cabahog dun sa eksenang yun. Sayang yung offense ng Gordon's Gin.
We have a saying, when I was part of a team, use your feet, not your hands. Both in offense and defense. In this case, use your feet to get away from your defensive man. Don't push him away. Tatawagan ka nun.
June Lipot, laban kay Chris King. Dinabas kay Dennis Espino. Inside, Kenny Redfield.
2 points.
Yes.
Hindi pa nila ang play nila kay Redfield. Instead of going to him as the first option, nagiging cutter na lang siya. Benny Cheng!
Oh, Benny Cheng with 11 points. That's a conference high para kay Benny Cheng.
Ang nakakatuwa yung laro Cheng. Consistency.
Second servings para kay Kenny. The basket will not count. There is a little small foul. Gayoso tapat ng kanyang pag-apat na personal foul.
Isang team foul pa lamang palang and Santa Lucia is already in the penalty with 5 team fouls.
Almost halfway through with the fourth. Pero tatlo Gordon's Gin. Kaya pinakot Gayoso. Dalawa si Dennis Espino. June Limpot yun. Binabantayan ng import ng Gordon's Gin sa Chris King. June Limpot dalawa si Dennis Espino. Tapos na free jumper. Ayaw. Chris King ngayon para sa rebound. Pinukol kay Baldabit sa gitna.
3-on-2.
Oo, mabilis. Nabumaba ang Gordon, pero hindi pumasok ang tira. Baldabit nakuha na naman. Baldabit, inagawa na kay Redfield. At nandun pa sa baba. Yung tatlong taga-Gordon. So, Santa Lucia slows it down. Dennis Espino nasa ilalim, pero sa Chris King nakapayong sa kanya. Dennis Espino pa rin.
Mayaw na rin si Dennis dahil wala lang makitang cutter.
Huwag na lang kaya, sabi niya. Kenny Redfield, put it up! At ang Gordon's Gin lead is down to 1 at 75-74. 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Gayoso. Chris King with a power move, pero nandun si Dennis Espino at si Jason Webb. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Santa Lucia Realtors. Pagkakataon na naman ang Santa Lucia Realtors to take over as we see Coach Todd Reyes
discussing some matters with referee Garterio. Garterio kept his back turned, concentrates on the game. It's the right thing to do. Hope that's going to be a foul on Benny Cheng.
Yes, si Boy Cabahog, buntik na makalusot doon kay Benny Cheng, pero Benny Cheng gave up the foul. That's going to be his 5th personal. At pangalawang team foul para ngayon ng Gordon's Gin. Medyo nagpalakpakan yung ibang fans ng Gordon. Sumakita nilang tinawag ni Coach Jaworski si Noli Locsin at kinakausap ngayon ni Coach Jaworski si Noli Locsin.
Well, they're expecting Locsin to explode. He really hasn't. Ako, lusot na si
medyo bitin.
Easy layup.
Bitin eh. JB Gayoso, mahirap na sa kinaliwa pa. Mahirap yung ginawa ni JB Gayoso na yun.
Especially when you see the import Kenny Redfield coming at you. He was there to try to block the shot. So, that was a very difficult shot by JB Gayoso.
Mahirap. Yung pagsalo pa lang niya, mahirap na kasi offside eh. Pagkatapos kaliwa pa ginamit, napakalalim pa.
Correct.
3 puntos po ang abante ng Gordon's Gin, 77-74. Narito naman si Kenny Redfield against Gayoso. Off the glass. Yes, Kenny Redfield.
Well, nahalata nila na hindi dumodouble team ang Gordons against Kenny Redfield. No? In the first half, he really wasn't doing much scoring. Pero now, he's beginning to score.
18 points for the Santa Lucia import. Samantala, Marlo Aquino facing the basket. Wala. Dennis Espino para sa rebound. Binigay kay Jason Webb. 1 point lead para sa Gordon. 77-76. Dennis Espino. Nando doon si Marlo Aquino sa JV Gayoso. Espino sees an opening pero napitawan ng bola. Nakuha ni Chris King. Chris King. Bounce pass kay Benny Cheng. Reverse layup. Wala. Hindi tumama sa salamin na mabuti. Boy Cabahog. Binigay kay June Limpot. Open shot para kay June. Kumalog pero hindi pumasok. Big rebound. Dennis Espino. Pinakpal galing sa likod. Si Chris King. Espino hangs on to it. At meron pang foul at tatawagin si referee Garterio kay Chris King.
That's going to be a sideline throw in there. Again, it was a good defensive play by the import.
Pero binibino ko sa ginawa ni Dennis Espino. Hindi po siya
Hindi umayaw.
Oo. Na-intimidate doon sa block sa kanya. Yung palpal. Hinabol pa rin niya ang bola. Nakipag-agawan siya doon sa import na si Chris King. At nakakuha ng foul.
Locsin has come back into the ball game to replace
Whoa! Could have been a spectacular layup by Jason Webb. Ganun pa man, makakuha siya ng foul. Valdavid, ang tatawagan ng kanyang pangalawang personal foul. Gordon's up by 1, 77-76. Meron pa tayong 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining.
Well, 2 timeouts left para kay Chot Reyes. Jaworski has 3 timeouts at 20 and 30. Ganun rin yung natitira kay Chot except for the full timeouts, dalawa na lamang. So far, Jaworski has not used any of his timeouts. Heaton has not come back into the ball game.
Tama,
And
He also nakababad
But he's not playing bad. I mean, medyo may problema siya talaga sa depensa kay Ketfield, but he's trying to hold his own.
Split charities there by Jason Webb. We have this timeout by Jaworski.
Those who appreciate quality. Outlast Battery, winner of international awards for quality.
More excitement coming your way from the Araneta Coliseum here in Cabayo, Quezon City. Dito po sa labanan ng Santa Lucia Realty at ng Gordon's Gin. Tabla tayo, 77 all, 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Chris King ng Gordon's Gin. Nilabas kay Noli Locsin. Locsin labang kay Kenny Redfield. Locsin gets away. Bitin ang tira. Locsin gets it back. Yes!
Well, he has that footing that's different from Benny Chen. Pag nakakuha siya ng bola sa ilalim, medyo naililipat niya yung kanyang position to be able to get a good look at the basket.
Noli Locsin, only his 4th point in the game. Ano nangyari?
That's a foul on Baldavid. So, slowly but surely, humahabol na yung Gordon's Gin sa Santa Lucia.
Fouls,
They already have 4. Santa Lucia is in the penalty, as I mentioned earlier.
Robin De La Rosa had an explosive third quarter. At ito si Kenny Redfield, pumihit against Noli Locsin. Tip in, ayaw pa rin. Loose ball, picked up by Chris King. Habulan sila ni Dennis Espino. Bitawan na naman ni Chris King ang bola. Yun yung sinasabi mo, Dr. J. Medyo suspect yung kanyang ball handling. Timeout by Coach Chot Reyes. 20 seconds lang ito. Sandali lang. 20-second timeout lang ang tatawagin ni Coach Chot Reyes with 2:34 remaining in the game and a 2-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin.
Do it again. But Val, what out? Okay.
Okay, wala pa tayong makuhang audio dito sa huddle. Ito.
Soon. Okay. Jason. Kenny. Okay, Kenny. Screen for Kenny on the post right there. And then spot up, June and Romy. Dennis, Qatar. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Yan ang differential as you take a look at what Chot was trying to diagram for his team. Si King is not a good finisher. He's not a good dribbler. Hindi katulad ng Hopkins. Hopkins will dump that. Medyo mas magaling ang kanyang dribbling ability.
Gusto niya yung ganun.
Pero wala naman tira sa labas yung isa. So, nobody's perfect. Sabi nga ng Diyos, I did not create a perfect player. Although Michael is very close.
Very close there. Medyo nasa bingit na rin yun. June Limpot, hounded by Chris King. Narito si Dennis Espino. Redfield cutting in. Pero sinusundan siya ni J.V. Gayoso. Pero illegal defense na naman.
That's the worst thing that can happen to Gordons because they're going to give up a free throw shot plus possession to Santa Lucia.
At siyempre pa, babalik sa 24 yung shot clock ng Santa Lucia Realty. Pareho na po nasa penalty ang dalawang kuponang ito. Lamang pa rin ang dalawang Gordon's Gin, 79-77. Ay, tumasok.
Gets a soft shot. Go in.
Akala ko kakaliwa, pero tumulas sa pasok.
Isa na lamang ang lamang ng Gordons plus possession pa sa Santa Lucia. 2 minutes 20.6 seconds left in this ball game.
Romy De La Rosa, binigay kay Kenny Redfield. Yung lipot kaya laban sa import ng Gordon sa si Chris King. Lipot ang mga fans to Kenny Redfield against Gayoso. Uy, ayun ang mga turnover ng Santa Lucia.
Dumobol team si Baldavid. So, hinanap ni Kenny Redfield yung tao niya. Kaso, kumatrin yung tao in Chot Reyes.
Well, wala siya magagawa kundi nagkabot na ng ulo.
Turnover nila yun.
Last 2 minutes ng laro. Brought to you by Hope Luxury Cigarettes. Bad pass picked off by June Limpot.
What a bad pass by J.B. Gayoso at such a crucial time. After playing relatively well.
June Limpot nasa labas. Mahigpit ang depensa ng Gordon. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Hindi makapasok si Kenny Redfield. Pinasa kay June Limpot. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper by Limpot. Hindi pumasok. Noli Locsin recovers it para sa Gordon's Gym. Binigay kay Kenny Redfield. Just June Limpot to be called with a foul.
He knocked the ball out of the hands of King. They are in the penalty, but again, King will have to go to the free throw line where he has not exactly been immaculate.
No, that's certainly not his best shoot. Ito yung labanan po galing sa ilalim ng court ng Santa Lucia Realty and the foul by June Limpot. 1 minute and 27 seconds to go. Just a 1-point lead by Gordon's Gin.
Anybody's ball game ito, no?
Oo.
And that's the way the semifinal matches usually have been, no?
Talaga namang mahigpitan dito. Chris King with a soft shot.
Ganun na ganun yung parang kay June Limpot. Pero medyo ito kumapit pa, no?
Oo. Dalawa na ang kabante ng Gordons. 127 rather to go. Chris King, yes!
What a space, no?
What a time. What a time to perfect your free throws at the very crucial moments of the game.
Humingi ng timeout si Jason Webb. 30 yata.
30-second timeout ang itatawag ni Jason Webb. The clock stops at 1 minute and 20. Lamang na ng tatlo ang Gordon's Gin at 81 to 78.
Hirapan mag-inbound si Kenny dito dahil sa pressure. So come down to the ball. Jun, ikaw mag-inbound. Okay. Inbound. Boy, Kenny. Okay. Romy, Dennis. Screen for Kenny. Come to the ball. Pop out, Jun. Screen Romy. Kenny to the post. Dennis cut. Boy, right there. Spot up ka dito. Jason. Spot up ka dito, ha? Okay. Get hard move. Go to the basket. Let's go. Come on. Go, let's go. Do it. Get quick to it. Let's play make one stop. 1, 2, 3.
Quick two ang gusto ni Coach Scott Reyes. They're down by 3 with a minute and 20. At pareho po nasa penalty ang dalawang kupunang ito.
Yeah, you can never say because kung naka-post up ka, you also have the chance na baka fouling ka, napashoot mo pa, so you have a 3-point play. In the least, si Jason Webb puts a Cabahog there because you saw in the pattern that Cabahog is going to spot up opposite where they want a Kenny to low post. So just in case magkaroon ng double team, he can pass.
Bad inbound pass. Kita-kita. Chris King. Plus the foul. Oh, what a big turn of events here.
What a bad play sa harap na agawan ni Chris King, no? Yung inbound ni June Limpot here, no?
Medyo mahina talaga yung ano.
Quick. At saka malayo eh.
Oo, narito sa tapat natin talaga yun eh.
Hindi naman sumalubong si Kelly Redfield, no? Naiwan siya doon. And magandang fake ni Chris King. So, 5 points all of a sudden ang lamang.
Biglang lumuwo to 5 points. 83-78. 1 minute and 16 to go. Hindi pumasok ang tira. Oh, naku ni Ronnie Locsin. And there's going to be a foul on Teddy Redfield. Redfield now with 6 personal fouls. He will foul out of the game.
Biglang nag-crumble ang Santa Lucia. Oh. 2 consecutive fouls by their import. All of a sudden, they forgot to rebound. Noli Locsin now going to the free throw line.
Malaki pangyayari ito dito sa end game. What was a very close fight. Bigla na lamang bubulusok itong Gordon's Gin at masasabi natin na ika nga tumiklop dito sa Santa Lucia.
Pero hindi pa rin tapos ito. This is just a 5-point lead with a minute and 13 seconds. Locsin's got to make some free throws. And, you know, he did well earlier, pero this is a different situation. Look at this. Only 4 points for Noli Locsin tonight. Mas marami pang ginawa si Benny Ching sa kanya. And Locsin continues to miss from the free throw line.
Tumatala si Vince Hizon. Ipinasok na rin ni Coach Jaworski para kay J.V. Gayoso.
Mga free throw shots could have iced the game for Gordon, but they have been missing at this stage. No? Foul out na si Kenny Redfield. So malayo pa ito. Remember, Chot has 2 more full timeouts. No?
Noli Locsin, 6 the second. Alalahanin po ninyo, mananalo rito sa larong ito. Will go to 8 wins and 6 losses.
And tie Alaska.
Yes, for second place. For the third place. Tama, Alaska second place. June Lipot sa ilalim with a quick 2.
So 4 na lamang yung lamang na yan. And full court pressure being employed here by the Realtors. No?
Yes.
Nakawala rin si David. That's the way. Move your feet, not use your hands.
Nasa likod pa rin. Noli Locsin crosses the timeline. Down to 50 seconds remaining. Bal David, binigay kay Noli Locsin. try to waste some time here. Chris King with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Lama kay Dennis Espino. Lumusot si Chris King. And you can hear the crowd roaring here at the Araneta Coliseum. Jerry Esplana. Wala. Gordon's Gin on its way to its 8th win in the Commissioner's Cup.
Well, alam mo nangyayari dito sa both squads. They've been struggling. So it's really, wala kang kumpiyansa manalo. Hirap na hirap sila di ba?
So, well, Chris King just wanted to add an exclamation point. That basket is not going to count.
Pagod na rin siya.
Makikita mo rin sa Kenny Redfield, who just found out of the game.
May disappointment on his part, no?
Oh.
He had a very good fourth quarter to start with, no? Pero all of a sudden, medyo kumulapso sila rito.
So, yan. At ito naman, yung mga free throws si King, pumapasok na.
Yeah. Well, sa third quarter, he went scoreless, but he came up with some very, very big points dito sa fourth quarter for the team.
Right. Ayan, dalawang sunod na magagandang free throws galing kay Chris King. He is really pumped up dito sa endgame. Robbie De La Rosa, nalabas kay Jerry Esplana. June Lipot will try a shot at 2 points. Nakatapak lang. 88-82, 3 seconds to go. Vince he's on. And that's the game. Nanalo po ang Gordon's Gin over Santa Lucia by 6 points, 88-82. We'll be back with our Bat 69 best player of the game. At syempre pa ang ating Hardy Flex Building Boards King of the Boards. Patapos lang ang paalala.
Our final score, and I'm here with our player of the game, Chris King. Chris, I'm sure you're very pleased that you won, but more importantly, you were a big factor tonight.
Yeah, I just wanted to come out and not try to do as much as I did last game. I felt like I wore myself out a little bit. I wanted to get my teammates more involved, and you know we got to win, and that's the most important thing.
You know, before the game, you were saying you wanted the young guys to have more confidence. Did they show it tonight?
Yeah, you know they stepped up a little bit tonight, and we hope they can do that every game, and that'll take a lot of pressure off of me. It it'll make my job a lot easier, and if those guys can play as well as they did tonight, we'll have fun throughout the tournament.
How are your legs feeling? Better?
Yeah, feeling a little bit better. I've been over for a couple of weeks now. I'm starting to adjust, so that's good for the team.
Okay, congratulations. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Okay, we're going to take a break. Don't go away because we're coming back right after this.
Mga kaibigan, natin final score sa ating main game sa gabi ito sa Araneta Coliseum. Gordon's Gin Boars picking up their 8th win at the expense of Santa Lucia Realty sa score na 88-82. Kanina po ay nakita ninyo ang ating best player of the game. Walang iba kundi si Chris King. Ngayon naman ay ihatid namin sa inyo ang ating Hardy Flex King of the Boards para sa gabing ito. Walang iba kundi si Chris King pa rin.
Siya pa rin?
Oo.
How many rebounds did he get?
Ayan, makikita natin mga kaibigan. 16 rebounds para kay Chris King. All around good play by Chris King. Except doon sa third quarter, medyo natuyo siya ron.
Yeah, he held score.